This is a Porsche training center, and the most important thing they want to teach you is that if one has not failed many times, then one has not challenged himself. Do you understand that? If you've never failed, it means you've never done anything out of what you thought you were capable of. You all watched the video Ford versus Ferrari, right? And you thought that's like the craziest rivalry ever. But little did you know, after the era whereby Ford raped Ferrari, Porsche came out with the 917 by Ferdinand Piëch, not Porsche, but Piëch. All right, his the son of his daughter. Okay, and the 917 literally whooped everybody's ass and established Porsche as a force to be reckoned with, and then it literally forced Enzo Ferrari to sell off half his company to Fiat to finance the next race car that he wanted to build to beat Porsche, which is the 512, and ultimately failed to do so. That's why Ferrari was under the Fiat group for so long and so many years. Anyway, so it's a little bit about Porsche. Today, I want to show everybody Lauren. Okay. She's a bit shy, all right? So guys, here's the Cayman GT4 and 718 Spyder. So what are they? These are the top of the range, creme de la creme of the range. And it is also a deterrent for those who are just rich but do not know how to drive. Why? Because both of them comes in manual only, 6-speed manual. You see, okay, I'm not dissing people. I know people who are born into well-off to-do family. They took their driving tests in some manual Kanchil or Iswara, and straight up when they got their license, they got home, it's all automatic cars, and they couldn't drive manual. It's not their fault, it's just that they do not have the opportunity to do so. But that's not the main point, because these boys are just exquisite, because underneath is a 4-liter flat 6 naturally aspirated engine that is rather modest in a way. Why? 420 Newton meters of torque, 420 horsepower. Now, at this point, I would have got in and sat in there, but I respect the owner, because when people heard news that Porsche is bringing in a basically the starting price is 999,000. This starting price is 970,000. But as we all know, you don't buy Porsches without ticking boxes, right? As you can see, the paint, the beautiful leather, all right, the carbon fiber inserts, all these cost extra. You need to spec them up. So upon speccing them up, this Spyder is 1.1 million-ish, and that GT4 is 1.3 million, because it comes with the Club Sport package. All right, it comes with the oh so beautiful bucket seats and a lot more. So, oh, look at that bottom here. Lovely. So what kind of power they make? 420 horsepower, not crazy in today's standards. 420 Newton meters of torque and 4.4 seconds of 0 to 100 acceleration times. But those are, by the way, besides the point, because these are driver machines. Put it this way, this is the rich man's Miata, in a way, right? the beauty with a Spyder like this versus that, for me at least, is that you can cruise slowly in this. It doesn't look like a track attack machine, whereas that one is all out. Okay, it's a familiar sight because back a few years ago, I think 5 years ago, when Porsche launched the GT4, they also passed us a test car. We've driven it. It's lovely. And now this new one is way more aggressive. Okay, the diffusers, the wing, all the little bits, power has been up. And if you're asking me, Bobby, last time it used to cost 800 plus. Why is it 900 plus? Hey, ringgit has fallen, right? Ringgit has dropped, and the base price barely raised by 100,000. And 100,000 in Porsche world, let's say it's nothing. Okay, now which one do you prefer? Hard top or drop top? And some people would ask, what's the difference between a Spyder and a Boxster? Now the Boxster, you can push a button and things will happen and the roof will close down and off you go. In a Spyder, there's no button and you just need to do everything manually. Yes, the roof is pure manual. Then you may ask me, what's the point? Do I pay more and get it manual? Put it this way, this car is meant to be like this when it is in your garage. That roof is not being retracted. That roof, in concept wise, is an umbrella. You only take it out when it rains. So this car is supposed to look like this. It's supposed to carry that speedster look with no roof at all, with a hard top here, without the soft top being contracted here, looking ugly and all that. None. It's supposed to look like this, and you only use it when it rains. Alright? I mean, for me, I'll definitely go for this because in this configuration, you can roll by the beach, slow, cruise, and have fun. This one is all out track attack mode. Alright, look at that roll cage at the back. Alright, and of course with a hard top, without all the mechanisms or whatever, the car should be more rigid, but this is Porsche, so don't take my word for it. Alright, the GT4 side intakes. As with every single Cayman Boxster, you will not be able to see the engine because it's right there in the middle, in front of the rear axle. It is hidden there inside deep, so you won't be able to see it. And yeah, to be honest, I'm slightly disappointed it came in the yellow that we're all familiar with. Why? If you go Google Cayman GT4, you will see a shit ton of pictures, right? And it was launched in this yellow. So for me, this one, if it is another color, the launch color is another color, it would have gotten me more excited. Now, the owners of these did not spec the sticker badge. So in the highest range of Porsche track machines, you should be able to have it in sticker format, which I never really liked. This is just nice, lovely. Alright, so yep, the Cayman GT4 is here, the 718 Spyder is also here, even though this doesn't carry the GT4 moniker or whatsoever, or some GT or RS or whatever, this has the exact same performance as that. Alright, 4.4 seconds, 420 horsepower, 420 Newton meters of torque. And if you're asking me, are these engines similar to the one in the GT3 RS? Actually, no. They are using the block, the engine block from the 911 Turbo, the Turbo, and it's not the GT3 RS engine. As Porsche say, Porsche never admits they share engines, right? They don't even admit that the 4-liter V8 in the Panamera has anything to do with Audi. Yeah, they said that. Okay. Anyway, I'll just take their word for it. And yeah, interior we're all familiar, exterior we're all familiar. It's just two lovely cars. All right. And of course, you have all that valve stuff going on where you can open and close the valves. And that's about it, I guess. Yeah. Lovely. Later on, I will do a demo on. Lauren, are we allowed to take out the umbrella?
Oh, you have to start the end. You have to.
And then we lift the cover, right?
Yeah, it's essentially the same.
And
like
everything
the
is manual. And after that,
It's the same like the Speedster.
would you like to help her?
So
Where can he help? No. Oh, look at that.
so you can do it one person. Can one person?
You can try, but it's not.
Then
It's
what is the rule?
quite difficult to do with one person.
So it's best to do it 2 packs lah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Does it have the tail? Oh, it has. Okay.
And then
Okay.
you've seen how we did the Speedster, right?
Yeah.
So it's similar.
Okay, that's okay. And then we pull this manually.
Yes. So there's a clamp in the middle somewhere that you need to
They should put a Hello Kitty sticker there.
marking, right?
Yeah. All right.
For that.
Oh, this
Yeah. Correct.
to lock the okay. Oh, okay. I can feel it being tightened. So after you took it out, you have a little, what do we call that? Flying
Buttress.
flying buttress.
Yes.
So you have a little flying buttress here after you take out the hood. Alright guys, so that's the 718 Spyder. Don't call it a Boxster because he paid a lot more than a Boxster. Okay. But that's a GT4, Cayman GT4. Alright? Track Attack, Mei Hong Son. Okay, buy this, join us. Okay, you can as well, but yeah. Alright guys, and it's sold. Both are sold, and 1.3, 1.1 after the specs. But bare car, 999, 970. You will not succeed in ordering a Porsche at base price. Cheers guys.